Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to make this little goodie. What do you think? We'll make it similar, but not the same. And we will attach it to the page. But first, I want to say hi and welcome new subscribers. We have several new subscribers. I'm so glad you're all here, and I am so glad my regular subscribers are here too. It's great to have you along, and I hope that it's entertaining enough to keep you here. I try. Okay, so this, let's take a peek. We move those aside. I tried to get all the reflective stuff out of camera view because my lights, every time they see something reflective, it picks up that reflection and is bouncing it back to you guys. I think it might be because I had the white mat under here. And that was creating a double whammy reflection. So here we go. Here's this beautiful little pocket. We have some lace on it. And it has one little heart charm on it. And it just opens up, and right here we have a little tuck spot. Up here we have a little tiny tuck spot. I didn't ink that. And then here we have a little booklet. And here we have another kind of a hidden type pocket. So it's right there. Something that's catching on something, but I'm not sure what. So it could go all the way down in there and just barely be peeking out. And then behind it, behind the whole envelope, because of the way I glued it down, we have another spot. And then I attached it to the page. Now normally I don't like to attach to the page beforehand, because if you're not careful and you have to cut off your pages, you end up, having to pull this off and create a new page because you get too close to it, which I was afraid might happen with this one. But we'll strategically place them in the binding so that they're better. And on the back of this one, I just made a little writing spot. Okay, so there we go. Then on the other side of this one is the piece that we made yesterday, which was this one. And I haven't finished these yet. I would like to add a little more to them. Maybe the rub-ons or something like that need to go on there, like this one maybe. And then we'll need to put something up here, but I haven't finished that yet. And then of course behind it we have our tag. And this one goes inside of here. Now this one was recreated from a Hobby Lobby or Michael's photo stationery thing. And so we just recreated it. You'll have to forgive my fingers. I was out doing coffee dyeing. I was experimenting today. So, and then this one flips open and we have a journaling spot. Okay. So that was yesterday, today. Okay. This is yesterday too. That's what I did with that one. I don't know if I had you with me when I did that or not, or if I did it off camera. Hard to remember what I did yesterday. Because I come in here and work on these things. So here's our page for today. I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to take this one out. And we're going to use this in there as well. Now, I better get my thing out for measurements. I think I did it at 3 inches wide. Whoops. 3 inches, 3¼ inches wide, or tall, and 4 and almost 3/8 long. But it's longer than that because we doubled some of it over. I used a whole 12-inch piece, I believe. So first I want to cut this at 3 inches, and I want it to go this way because I want this to be in the upright position, both sides. So this will be at the 3 and whatever. Let's do this one at 3¼ Doesn't matter if they're different. Just making sure. Yeah, 3¼ So you could have a taller pocket if you wanted. You could have a 4-inch tall, or you could even go 5 inches if you'd like. Okay, so on this one, I only went back 1 inch. I don't think that's really quite enough. So I want to go back and make a fold line, probably at 1.5 inches. So this will change it just a little bit. So a scoring board will be needed. That's right side up. And right here. 1.5. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot better. Okay, 1.5 inches, and fold that over. That is our, so this one's going this direction, unless we want it to be on the blue side. If we want this one to be bluey green, then that would be fine. Okay, but we're going to go this way. So this one went that way. I guess this one could too. That means it's going to open to the outside. This one opens to the inside of the journal. Okay. So this piece was 4 3/8. So let's go 4 3/8. Or we could do 4.5. This has just got to go clear down. And then we got to put a fold in it for our pocket. So let's just do 4 and let's do 4 3/8 because it's got to fit on the pocket. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about things. Okay, so fold this over and take a look at where it comes to on this crease line. And then you're going to back it up a little bit, but you don't want to go back further than this. So I would say right about here, we're going to want to put a fold in it. Another crease, right about here. I'm just guessing. I better put a pencil mark on it. Excuse me, my allergies are super, super bad today. So you'll have to forgive me. Okay, I'm going to put a line there just so I know where my line is at. Just going to line it up on any old line. This one is the 7 line, I know. So if I start at the bottom and go up, I'll know I need to stay on the 7-inch area. So that is going to be our inside pocket. Then I'm going to take the doodad. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm just lining this up on between 20 and 23. And I'm splitting the difference so I know at 21.5 is my center point. I hope that makes sense. You just divide it between, you know, so it overhangs an 1/8 on the 23 side and an 1/8 just past the 20 that way. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I'm not explaining things very well today. And if this is not perfect, that's okay. We don't need to do perfect. Okay. So first things first, let's ink this and glue it down. Today I'm using aged mahogany. I like to switch around my colors, and I'll probably throw in some of the Versacolor Pinecone ink. We'll see. I just kind of go with how it feels at the time I'm doing it, making it. And this is the top. Top, Angela. That's the top. Okay, glue. I'm looking for my Barely Art glue. Trying to thin out some glues. So, I do like the Barely Art. Okay, just going to fold that over. Get my little rag. Okay, so there is that part. Now we need to make our pocket back here. And I'm just going to use this paper to do that. This is what I used on the other one as well. I'm going to ink this up so you can see it better. Otherwise it's kind of hard to see what I'm talking about. There we go. Every time you ink on these, they do get, the paper just gets a little bit thinner. Because it absorbs all that, oh, whatever you call it. It absorbs all the liquid from the ink and it goes down into the fibers and makes them soft. Okay, so staying inside these two lines, I'm going to cut this piece the same width as the background. And hopefully I've done that. Okay. Just double checking myself. It appears I cut it just a little bit crooked. So I'm going to bring it down so it's straight at the top. Or not. I apparently cut this crooked. I don't know. Maybe I'd cut it crooked before. Let me just check it. If you don't line them up good, they won't cut good. Let's make sure it's not that piece. No, that one's alright. Just checking to see if it's square. The only place it's not square is on the bottom. Right there. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit shorter than the other one, but that's okay. It's just a tuck spot. I might be recutting that completely, because it's just not cutting like a good thing. Okay, I'm going to try it again. We'll save that for a journaling card. Okay, it is crooked there. So, let's see if this side's crooked. No, that one looks pretty good. So I'm going to line this up on the 5-inch line. I'm giving myself a starting point to square it up. There we go. We know that this piece and that piece should be square. So I'm going to cut this one. Now these three should be square. But I can tell that they're not. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Now we should have a square. Now let's see if we can make a pocket. It looks crooked to me. But I'm going to line that up along the top. Give myself a line down here. I'm sorry if I've had to pull it so close to myself that you can't see it. But I needed to get that squared up. Okay, over there. So far, so good. Okay. Now you'll notice that I am not folding anything under to make these pockets any wider, so that they'll hold more. I'm making them just to hold a little journaling card or a tag, and that's it. And the reason for that is that I'm trying not to let these get too thick as I create this journal. Okay, that's better. It's still a little short. I don't know. I'm a little short today on things. So once again, I'm going to line this up. This pocket's a little bigger, so you just divide it exactly between two places. So if it lands on an eighth over here, it's 7/8 on this side. So I've got it at 19 7/8 and 24 1/8. So I'm divided exactly between. And then I just find the center line, which is the 22 this time. And I kind of line this up as best as I can. There we go. And ink. Yeah, I was playing with wood blocks and stuff that I have. I was playing with my wood blocks. And tossed them out. They're about the size of dice, I guess. And so I just tossed them out on all the papers that I had dying. I still got it in the wrong spot. Look at that. Ah! Well. I'm just off slightly. Yep, I was. I was off just a little bit too far that way. So what I'm going to do is just go back in. And cut it just a little further. It won't help, but I'll think it does in my own brain. My own brain will say I did it right. Now we could flip it over for blue, and that makes it more of a secret pocket. We could do that. Let's do. Why not? She says, why not? Okay. Oh, I do love the pink side. This would be better on the inside though, wouldn't it? I'm gluing it. There's no turning back now. Making sure you stay away from those lines enough that these can do their job by opening and closing correctly. And then press it down. Okay, now we need to put something right here. We need a label. Labels aren't there. They are over here. That one does not work. That could go there if we wanted. I want the label to have room to be a little tuck spot. Like, there's that one. Could this get put in it? Yes, it sure could. So we'll just save that for another one. And we'll ink this one up. I'd have everything inked ahead of time, but I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I'm not planning way ahead. I'm planning, you know, what I'm going to make, what pockets and stuff. But I'm not planning the whole big thing. Okay, so a little bit there and there. A little bit here and here. And hopefully that'll still fit. So I'm going to put that right there. Right about there. And I don't think we need to stick anything on this one. I think we'll just put it in there once it's all dry. It's too wet to have it in there right now. It wants to lift up. Okay, so there's that part. Now let's make the roundy things, and we do have this as extra, so we could use that. Now before I used what did I use? I used just a little section of the... I don't think I have any more of those left. That would be the problem, that I can't find them. But basically what I did was I took where there was a section like this and I used that as the hole punches. And I thought I had another one of those, but I don't know where I would have put it. So, what are we going to use? We're going to use this. Why not? It's here, we might as well use it. We also have this if we want that to be the topper. That's kind of pretty. Oh, hey, there's the topper right there. And this one. Don't know if I can get a full 8 out of them. But I just used the smallest punch here, I believe. Yeah, I just used the smallest one. And it's very hard to punch. There's one. 2. Don't want one right out of that curvy area there. There's 4. And I need 4 more for the other one where it gets tied to. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make sure I can't get any more of that out of that because we might need them. Okay, so I'm just going to glue these together. I'm going to glue 3 together for here and 3 for the other side. If I've done this right. If I did it wrong, then we'll have to figure something else out. But we'll look in just a second. Okay, and this one's going to go with it. One, 2. Okay. All right. Let's make sure that we're going the right direction. So this is going there and this is folding over it. Boy, I should have put something along the edge there, huh? I do think I'll round the corners on this one. I think I'd like to see if the scallop will work. If not, I don't know what we'll do to fix it. Yeah, that'll work. That looks nice. I like that better than just the straight edges. Okay, so let's find our center. Hopefully my shiny tool doesn't disturb the light. I don't know. I think I've just had too much shiny stuff on my desk lately. And so the lights are reflecting. That's off a little bit. Ow. That was right on my finger. So I'm just going to set this on top of this one. This is a single one. I'll make a little hole punch there. There we go. Maybe I'll just line these all the way up. I'm just going to guesstimate. I'm never right on anyway. Okay. Now, I know I have some little tiny guys in here. But I think I'd like them to be the same color. Probably get a blinky light out of this package. Okay, there we go. Okay, so from here, oh goodness, tiny things. Put that through, and then we put it through there. Then we open this up. Oh, don't forget to ink around the edges. Otherwise that is going to show, because that edge is so white compared to the beauty of the papers, you know. Okay, so figuring approximately where we need to be, I'm going to once again divide this between two areas, and I'm going to look for the center point, what should be this time right about here on this line. So up here, I'm going to guess probably right about there. That's where we need to glue it down. This one. So I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to press it down. Probably going to wish that I'd used the Fabri-Tac. I kind of wonder if the Fabri-Tac isn't part of what's causing my allergies to go off. Because I was in here when they started getting really bad, and I had to leave the room. And that's what I was using. And I've wondered before, maybe the Fabri-Tac was bothering me. It's quite a scent, you know. Okay, just wanted to lift that off of there a little bit because I want to have a wraparound area between these three and that one on the bottom. So once again, we'll do that. Oops. Hopefully this one covers that little extra hole I made there. It does. Let's open that up. That one feels like it was ironed together tight. Good enough. Okay. So setting this up again and finding that center point, we're going to put this one right about here. I think that's right. I think maybe right there. Okay. Just kind of eyeballing it to be sure. Okay. Making sure that there's a space between them. Now I just used the waxed cord, the wax thread for tying these together, and the reason I did that is because I put on the embroidery floss, and it just, you know, the strings start coming apart, and so this looked a little neater, so that's why I went with that. Okay, so now we need to decorate this outside a little bit, and I have some laces here. These are from Plum Boutique. It's in the UK. She has such beautiful fabrics. Okay, so we used the green before, and since we have pink here already, well, we could use the pink. I used this one, not this one. I used this one before. Maybe we'll make it similar. No, we can't do that. That wouldn't be right. Okay, so first we'll pick this piece. And I think we'll use this one. So I'm going to cut that straight right there. Oh, where did the scissors go? Okay. Oh, before I put this on, we want to put the book on the inside. Actually that can't go right there because it goes right over the edge and that will interfere. This one could go right on the edge because it's so soft, it'll just curl. So there's that one. And let's see. Maybe we'll just use this between them. Okay. Alright. First we need to go in and put our book in here. I forgot to do that. So we'd kind of like our book in there so that, you know, we have room for other things. Here's a piece. Now I think I'm only going to put 3 in this one because the other one got just a little too thick and wide. We want it to cover this whole piece down here. So it can go right up to here. We love our secret pockets, you know. And I don't know why. We all have to have our little secrets. And so we need to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to cut that off there, and save that bigger piece for something else. Then I'm going to cut it right there. Okay. Let's make sure. Yep, that'll do. And then we need 2 more. So we have that one. want that to go in there. Oh, it's a little long, isn't it? And then do this one. Okay, so right there, right here. Actually, yeah, that's right. Okay. There and here. Yep. Okay, and this is just a little 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Let me put my pin up there before I lose it permanently. Now, this is a little crooked, and I think it's my paper is cut a little crooked when I chopped it off before. Okay, we'll do this one in pink this time. Last time I've been using this thread. It's a nice heavy duty. It's very thin. In fact, I think we will use that to do this. And I just doubled it over. But this time I think I want to start at the outside, so I have a bow on the outside of this one. Nice little green bow. Now, did I pull my needle? If I did, I lost it. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Where'd I put it, guys? I know I pulled it out. I just don't know where I put it. Oh gosh. Where do you think it went? That's kind of scary, isn't it? When you put a needle on your desk and it's like, uh-oh, where'd it go? Where did it go? Is it on my lap? Is it on the floor? Is the dog gonna eat it? It's not on my lap. Not on the floor that I can see. Oh my goodness. Well, kind of hate to use this giant needle because the other one works so well. There's not another one in there that I can use. Oh, there's a really cool coin we could put on there. Ah, that belongs on it like a Tim Holtz journal. Well, guys, I don't know what I did with it, so I'm just going to charge ahead. Rats. And we'll have to use this one, I guess. Don't know. I really don't know what I did with it. Oh dear. Well, that figures, doesn't it? Because now I have a lost needle and I don't know what, where did it go? Probably ended up in this pile of lace and stuff. But we'll go with this. It's just kind of extra large for this little tiny book. It doesn't need like an extra large size. Okay. So, put your book in, and we're going to do just a little quick 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And so I'm going to poke my holes in. Approximate. I'm not going to be perfect. There we go. Going to start at the outside this time, because I want the bow on the outside. Going down to the bottom. Going clear up to the top. And this time I'm going back out this way. And we'll tie it up there. But if you see that other needle floating around, please let me know where you saw it. Because I'd like to know. Uh-oh. I messed that left over, right over, left up. And it made a mess. Okay. Got nimble fingers, not nimble fingers. I don't know. My fingers seem to have forgotten what they're supposed to do. It's this thread. Really is the thread. It's so soft that it just kind of comes apart. There, isn't that cute? That is so cute. Okay. So let's put this in. Oh dear, not gonna fit now. Oh dear. Will this fit? Uh-huh. A little bottle of perfume. How about that? Okay, that's cute, isn't it? Aww. Okay, let's go to the outside. Let me get this out of there so we can do our stuff out here. So I'm just going to open it this way. No, I'm not, because I have to get around this. So I'm going to glue that one right there. Now I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac and we'll see what happens. Because I think that's what's causing my problems. Oops, I didn't want to get glue on that. Is what I was going to say, but I just got glue on it. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Take the towel. We'll shake things out once in a while. Maybe that needle will fall out, you know. This was a button that got roughed up in another project, so I saved it. That's what we do. We save everything. What? Is this it? No, that's not it. Weirdest thing. Okay, now we need another piece of lace here. And we could use the same that we did before if we wanted to. We could, but I don't want to. We could use a yellow gingham if we liked. No, I don't like it. We could use this peachy one. I do kind of like this one. So I think we'll use it. I'm going to trim that off. And I will dab it with a little bit of Fabri-Tac. There we go. I think this is the front. I don't really know. Never was an expert on the front of lace. I just used my best judgment. Yep, I like it. Okay. And I think this is going to be used to tie the journal up. So I want to take that and put it aside. Isn't that the most lovely? That is very beautiful. I love it. So I think that is definitely going to be for the outside of the journal. So what other one? I have a white one. No, that interferes there. I have this orangey one. I think it goes this way. No, don't like that. Let's go back to the original, this one. And no, see, it interferes too. I think we're done here. Oh, hey, look at this. This would work. I don't know, I don't really like that. I think that's it, because everything's going to interfere here unless I get something super thin in there. So I think we'll call it good there. Now this is coming all undone, so I'm just going to leave it like this, I think, and just trim it off, and it will hang out of the journal if it wants to. Okay, it's going back to the inside, and I really do want to use this in there, but I don't know if we can. I'm gonna try. No, we can't. Does not work. I'd rather not use the perfume because it's bulky. But it's okay because we always have. Oh, here. That's bulky too. Never mind. What about this thing? I'm not sure what that is, but let's put it in there. And we also have another label we could put in there. Or, my dear, we could simply put some... No, that does not work. Uh-oh. It's stuck. That does not work. I really don't know what I want in there. Like I said, the perfume is a little bit thick because it's not just paper, it's a chipboard. So let me grab this one. This is Kathy Holden pieces. Nope. And oh, how about some stamps? Perfect. Oh, there's a cute little villa. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Instead of a flower, I wonder if we should put that out there. I like it. I think we might use it. Yep, I'm inking up with that color again. Just a little bit, not a lot. Okay. And then I am going to put that there because I really love it. I just think it's got the pink roof on it, and gosh, it's just so pretty. I'll hold it up for you. Okay, here it comes. See that? Oh, it's so pretty. Doesn't it just feel good when you see a home off in the distance and it's so quiet and it looks so peaceful? You never know what's going on behind those there walls. That's a sad thing. You don't know. But that's okay. I mean, we'd be broken people if we knew everything that was going on behind closed doors. Okay, so there is that. I need to ink this up. Didn't need to ink it back there, but we do need to ink it up here and in here because this is going to show. There we go. Good enough. Okay, this one I gotta make sure it closes. See, the lid pops open. I have a couple of those like that. Kind of frustrating. Okay, looking for my wax thread. So I want to give this a little clamp and hold it together while I attach this string, because it makes it a lot easier. Turn it around. I'm getting things out of order today. Okay, so there is that. Little scissors, please. Scalpel. There. Okay, and we want to wrap this a couple of times, so I'm going to pull it down in the right direction. And do we want it to hang here or here? We'll bring it over to here. And let me see. Now, what did I do with it? Oh, I might have put it away. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. Okay. I don't know if it'll go through this one. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. Probably would have to trim it at a different angle. Like that. I don't know if it'll work. I'm just guessing. The wax gave up on me. See that? It was working. But no, wax gave up. Let's try this one. Oh, that one works. Oh, come on, Edge. Upside down heart. That wouldn't be fair. Okay. Make a little place here. Like that. I don't think it'll come off of that. Nope. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Let's add this to our page. There's that one. Okay, so this one is like this. So they're not exactly the same. And then we have this one that is like that other one. Okay, so this is what we have for today. We don't need this on there, do we? Okay, so let's put that up there and that up there. Let's get rid of those. And on this one, let's put the one from yesterday right here. And this time, and we will make it so it opens. Let's see, we have a top there. Maybe here. No, I think we'll do it at the top. Okay. Nothing like making a crooked gluing job there. Let's just take that out. Going to try and center it a little bit on the page. I'm off a little bit on it, I can tell. If we go 1 inch, that would be right there. 1 inch would be right. It's because I got the other one on crooked, and I don't like it. But I do like these little pockets. It's nice to know how to make them. It should have been easy. I should have thought of it a long time ago. You know, sometimes you can buy things pre-made, and you know, like envelopes. I don't really like to make envelopes so much, but they're not hard to make. You know, but these things are kind of expensive, and this is so simple. There's not an envelope with it, but anyway, that goes behind it. And this goes on this side. So we're going to put it, once again, here's ours. I hope you can see this. Here's our center line. You couldn't see it down here, could you? No, of course not. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm trying to keep it away from this edge because I'm going to have to trim at some point. But these should be for two different journals, although they could be for the same journal. You know, this could be the, yeah, because I have these on opposite sides, so they could be front of the signature and back of the signature, if that makes sense. Okay, here, here, and here, and then we'll have a pocket at the top again. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. Oh, Angela. Okay, that is 1 inch and 1/4 right there. 1 inch and 1/4 right there. Okay. So let me stick this on here a brief moment. There we go. Works over there. Okay. We need a couple of items to go in there. Here's a perfume card. And here's one with just some pretty roses. And this one is just beautiful as a rose, is a tag. So we could do that. Oh, here's one. There's one that says love. We'll go this way. Okay, see if that did its job. Hopefully. So we have that one back there. Flips all open. And we need one in here. Oh, I don't like the yellow one. That needs to go to a different one. Oh, here. This one. Very pretty right here. And we have one back there. And then we need one just right here. There. Perfect. Okay. And we can wrap that a couple times. I can even shorten it if I need to. Put those away. Put that in there. And let's see what we have. We have that and this. And put this in there. Okay. So there's what we have today. Here's what we had yesterday. Well, this is a new one here too. So let me get some stuff picked up just a little bit. Maybe I'll find my needle in my haystack. Actually, I'm trying to keep it cleaned up better this time. I just got too carried away yesterday, and I couldn't stand it, to be honest with you. Okay, so there they are. New and old, old and new. This is the new. And this one's new. And so that's what we have. And then, of course, this is our first one. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Well, I didn't think about putting the velvet right there. That would have looked good. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you. How about tomorrow? Unless this is a Friday video, then it would be Monday. Either way, see you next time, and it'll be soon. Big hugs to everybody, and thank you all for your time. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.